Hello, I'm back to deliver another one. And this particular episode is about the Green Lantern Corps. Alright? I'd like to preface this review by saying, as I've said many times and will continue to say, that I do not read the comics. However, I'm honestly surprised considering the things I know about the Green Lantern Corps come from hearsay about Blackest Night and the 2011 film. I personally consider myself the only person in history to find that film even remotely good, proving once for all that I have absolutely no taste in cinema. But anyway, digressing, let's move on. I'd like to start by saying that this episode was needed when it was needed. While that makes no sense to you, I assume, I will say that Jessica Cruz is worst girl. Out of the six, she seems to be one note, completely so. So giving her a solo episode at the very beginning of the series to show what the writers can do with her seems to be a very sensible choice on the part of Emma Lawson and Lauren Faust. I will also say that due to Lawson's action-focused nature as a writer, this episode seems perfectly fit for him. We begin this episode straight in the middle of the action with Jessica and Hal Jordan fighting Kilowog. And also, while we're there, he exists, being, well, the main instructor of the Green Lantern Corps. And we see Jessica's complete unwillingness to fight to the absolute chagrin of the Corps. And I must say, when the episode comes down on her in the morality aspect, I fully agree with Kilowog. If you're coming to act as an alien deterrent and an extermination force, as the Green Lanterns do, they are basically alien jailers, then you need to figure out how to physically fight, pacifism notwithstanding. I'd also like to say that I like Hal in this series so far. I like his egotistical nature. However, one thing that me, unlike many, found very annoying in this episode was Star Sapphire. There's something about her extreme Valley Girl attitude in this that I found ungodly annoying. While the animation itself was pretty, and I like the idea of her having a giant heart around her from which she can fire laser beams, the character herself was unbelievably annoying. Although she is the main villain, so we can hope that they can improve her on return appearances. I will also say I liked the brief time we got to see Aqualad on screen. He seems like a rather interesting character, despite because he seems also being a young. The series seems to be positioning him as the meme, so it can't really do anything. However, we will hopefully see more of him, considering the this short that we got later on, which was really good and showcased more of him as a character and his powers. And I can only wonder what his relationship to Aquaman is. Now I would also like to say that while I don't feel Jessica's sophism is that deserving of being rewarded, I do like her fast nature of coming up with a solution of mentally wounding and to the point where she could be reasoned with. Also, must I like this episode seeming immoral, not to sound like I'm reviewing MLP, of accepting unrequited love and putting up with it. Though obviously this stuff doesn't come through Carol being as she is a supervillain. And finally, I would also like to briefly mention that I love the the series has basically introduced an entire miniature description of the Green Lantern mythos, individual colour cores and all, in only the second non-premiere episode of the series. The showrunners of this festival so that everyone seems to know exactly what they're doing, and I fully endorse them. And with that, friends, I'll leave you. However, next time is the funnest episode of the series. And with that, I'll leave you. Alright?